Hey dreamers, this is Jade. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I wanted to have a little journal chat about how things have been going so far in 2024 with my journals and what I am preliminarily thinking about for 2025. So I'm going to scoot all of these over to the side and we'll go through them one by one. So the first journal that I have is my dream journal. It's basically a place that when I wake up, if I remember my dreams, I document them here. I will say lately I've been having trouble with that, but I have been having trouble with sleep, period. So I haven't been journaling a lot in here, but I need to get back to normal with this because that's how I know something is not quite right or going on. When my dreams, I know I'm having the dreams and they're very vivid, but I'm having trouble remembering the next day. Something's going on. So anyway, I do have my current dream journal, which is a Magic of Eye notebook. It's an A6 notebook by Magic of Eye. In this Tomitaro Makino cover that I picked up from Hobonichi last year. I'm so excited about the Hobonichi stuff. Anyway, so this is just what it looks like. And I'm actually almost done, but as I said, I haven't really been um, documenting my dreams because I haven't been remembering them well, even though I've been having them. So hopefully I get back on a better thing with that. Like I'm able to remember them better. So anyway, that is not changing. So once I'm done with this notebook, I have more of these little A6 notebooks from Magic of Eye. So I'll probably just replace it with the same thing. It might be a different color or something like that, but probably using the same notebook. If not, then some other A6 notebook, which I will keep you all updated on. So that is it for my dream journal. Next is my little A6 Magic of Eye planner that I have been getting like for the past few years. I really love this thing. I love that it keeps up with the transits as far as the moon and the planets and all of that kind of stuff. I will say that I don't use it as much for that. It is a place that I come in and write down anything inspirational that I've seen during the course of the week or like just gratitude as well. I will say sometimes I keep up with it pretty good and sometimes I just don't. As you can see, some of it's filmed, some of it's not. So I do want to do a better job of keeping up with it. I know sometimes I have something I want to write down at night or whenever I'm doing. I usually do it at night. But my brush pen, I've already put my brush pens up, and because I be forgetting, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll remember to do it tomorrow, once I'm back in it, and I'll forget, and I'll keep doing that, and so sometimes a week goes by, and I have nothing written down, but I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. It is what it is because I mean, as long as I'm grateful for whatever I'm grateful for in the moment, then great. I don't always have to write it down, although that would be nice. So I want to do the same thing. This is not changing. This is an A6 Magic of Eye planner. I do wish that they come out with some really pretty colors for the A5 size that they have, but they never like do it across the board. So A6 doesn't usually get the nice new colors and stuff. I'm hoping that it's already up for pre-order, and so I need to look on the website and see what's what as far as the colors for A6. If they don't have one of the like the new colors that are really pretty that I want to grab, then I'll probably just go with another black one. It's been working fine for me for the past couple years. It's neutral. I love the design. So yeah, it is what it is. So I will be getting another A6 Magic of Eye. This is not changing. I'm just hoping that I will do a better job of writing things down in the moment and having the tools that I need on hand to do it. So yeah, that is what's going on for this. Just replacing it with a new one in 2025. Okay, so this is my scripting journal. I keep it in this cute little red Luffy cover from Hobonichi. I think this was the cover that released in 2022, if I'm not mistaken, or 2023. Honestly, I can't remember. I do know last year I got the yellow one. So, anyway, basically, what I do in this journal, and this is the one piece A6 Techo. I will be getting the same thing for the same purpose next year. This is just kind of basically what it looks like. So anyway, I come in here to do some scripting. If you don't know what scripting is, it is basically writing out things as if they already happened. So say you wanted to lose 10 pounds. you would write something to the effect of, I'm feeling really good and comfortable with my body now that I've dropped the weight that I wanted to drop. I'm buying new clothes. They look great on me. I feel great. Everybody compliments me and say that I'm looking good. Whatever. Something to that effect. But you would write it as if it's already happened, um, and not as something you want to happen. So there's already a couple things that I've written down, where I wrote it down as if the problem was already solved, and like the next day, steps had started to be taken for the problem to be solved or resolved. So I was like, well, that was quick. But anyway, that's basically what scripting is. Maybe I can go a little more in in depth about that if anybody's interested. But that is basically what I do in this. I do wish that I was in this more often. I need to make more time for it because it is kind of a grounding and magical practice for myself, at least. So yeah, I do want to utilize this more than I have utilized this in this year. But that's basically what I do in this journal, and I'm looking forward to doing another one. The reason I decided on the one piece, because I had gotten the Hobonichi Han, and I was going to eventually, I mean, initially I was going to do it in this. But what happened last year for me was One Piece. They came out with the One Piece live action in September, so this was after I had already put in my Hobonichi order. And when I'm talking about obsession, I am fully into the story of One Piece. So once I was in it, and I found out that Hobonichi sold One Piece items, I was like, I have to have it. So I ended up making another order and got all the One Piece stuff. So, and it just made more sense for me to do the scripting in a notebook that was like kind of based on the story of One Piece, where they were going out, friends, just having adventures with each other and all that kind of stuff, because that's what I want to have. And so I want a script about having adventures and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm using that for. I will be getting the same thing this year. I cannot wait to get my hands on the One Piece items from Hobonichi. I'm so excited. So yeah, that is what's going on in here. And I can't really share it with you because it's private, or whatever. But maybe one day I can do a like a, what do you call it? A test run of what scripting should look like, I guess I should say. Anyway, moving on. So next is my little brain dump journal. I got this from Ollie's. It was like 50 cents. And it's Hufflepuff. I'm not a Hufflepuff, but I do love Newt Scamander and his brother, so I did put him on there. But anyway, I basically just use this as like a brain dump or scratch pad for whatever. If I need to make a list about something, if I need a shopping list, or if I'm watching something and I need to make notes, or whatever. If I need to write down thoughts or like Christmas gift ideas, anything like that goes in here. Scratch paper. Nothing's changing about this until I fill it up and I just move on to another notebook. So that's basically what that is. Okay, next up is my A6 Hobonichi Han in the Liberty Fabrics design. I use this for my photo a day journal. I have trouble taking photos. Like, I don't document. It's like I will document as far as like writing things down, but when I'm ready to write stuff down, I realize I don't have any pictures to accompany what I'm trying to write down. And I just completely sometimes forget to take pictures in the moment. And so I wanted to try to force myself to remember to take pictures. And so thus the photo a day journal. And it has been helping. So like little things that I go to here and there, I've been remembering to take my phone out and take pictures of whatever. So this is, as I said, my photo a day journal. I will come in here. I will take a photo each day and just put it down. I like to decorate around it and then write a little blurb about what the photo is. And so that's basically what I have been doing here. And I have been loving this. So I'm definitely going to continue this for next year. Probably in another Han. I need to see how thick this bad boy is going to get by the time the year is over. But so far, it's not too bad. And we're in August. So we're over half a year here. Um, so yeah, anyway, so as I said, what I do is just take the pictures, sometimes more than one. decorate around it with some flowers, stickers from Live Love Posh, and then write a little blurb about what the picture is and keep it moving. Every now and again, I'll forget a day. Can I talk? I'll forget a day. But for the most part, I've been doing a really good job keeping up with this. So I'm proud of myself. As I said, I do love doing this, and I want to continue doing this next year. So it's probably going to be another Han that I do this in. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this. We are in August. I have already printed out some more pictures that need to go in this to catch it all up. But yeah, that is working out for me. I'm really, really loving this. And this is what it looks like filled up. So it's getting a little thick, it's getting a little chunky, but it's not unbearable or anything now. But it's just mostly pictures anyway. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for that. Next up is my Hobonichi Dayree. I picked it up again in last year's order using this gingham cover with the inside mint. And of course I have ended up finally getting the Animal Crossing, what do you call this, pencil board. So I love that. I love the combination of it. But anyway, I just wanted a place to keep up with my content, what I wanted to film, all that kind of stuff. Initially, I was having a hard time because I did this, which this worked, but I'll tell you how I improved it, and it was just one other simple thing. And so here I had to film, to edit, thumbnail, to post. To film, I would put down when I filmed whatever, and to edit it, thumbnail, post. But I was like, I don't want to write this like what it is in each section. Like I just didn't. It was a mess. Okay, so anyway, I tried this. That did not work out for me. And then finally, I was like, you just need to add another column, duh. And so that's what I did. And so I just added projects, so I could write down all the stuff that was coming to me that I had in mind that I wanted to film or needed to film. And then instead of having to rewrite this in each section, I could just come in here and write the date that I actually filmed whatever the project is and check it off. And then same thing with when I edited the footage, when I created the thumbnail for the footage, and when I finally posted it to YouTube. And so this has been working for me. And since it's a day free, I have not used nearly, not even, it's just very much a lot to go in this. I've not used a lot of this. I may start breaking this up into different months because these bleed through to month or whatever. So what I'm probably going to do is continue the same thing, but just do it by, as I said, month. So once September hits, I'll probably do this all over again. And then the stuff that's coming to me, do it like that. And so I will also write down like the stuff that I need to get printed to get into my journals and stuff like that. Whatever I need to prep for the journaling that I want to do, for whatever journaling I want to do, I need to get in there. Another thing I need to do better is I had started, not here, where is it at? Of course I can't find it. Let me find it. Okay, here it is. What I need to do better is the videos that I'm putting out. A lot of times I just wing it as far as what I'm saying. So I do want to kind of at least give myself guide points for what I want to say during the course of the video, because I will put the video out. I'll do the voiceover or whatever, and I will forget to say some things that I wanted to include. Like just recently, I did a voiceover for something and I forgot to say some of the things I wanted to say about a book I was reading or something. And yeah, so I do that quite frequently and it irks me. So I do need to make better use of the pages in between and just write down kind of the bullet points of what I do want to express during the course of the video so I don't forget. And again, this is the same thing, miscellaneous stuff I need to do, things I need to print, and prepare for my journaling and stuff like that. So that's basically how I'm using this. See here, stuff I wanted to say. And this will continue. This is a day free. I have not nearly filled this up. So I will just continue in this book until I'm done. And once I'm done, I don't know if I'll get another day free. I may just use a random notebook for this, because I do have a lot of the A6 Hobonichi notebooks. So yeah, anyway, that's basically what I'm doing in this. There's no need for me to get another day free in this order. So, yeah, that's basically it. So next is my Valerie journal. Is basically a hodgepodge journal, things I put in here that don't necessarily I feel like fit in any of my other journals. I have realized that using this is a personal size from Sunshine Sticker Co. Unfortunately, they have since gone out of business, so they are no longer available. I don't know anything that's comparable at the moment. Maybe I should try to look that up. I don't know, but I have a few in my stash, so I won't be running out for a while. But anyway, what I have realized when I made this journal was, using this journal, is that I do put a lot of musical themed stuff in here, but I will also use it for other stuff. So like, I this here, ended up watching The Glory, and then I had the inspiration to document all of my favorite revenge stories from movie to book to TV. And so as you can see, my favorite revenge story, as far as movies, is Sleepers. Such a good movie, but it's very melancholy and very haunting. And then The Count of Monte Cristo. It is literary perfection, just beautiful. Okay, and then The Glory, which was a K drama that came on maybe last year or the year before. I can't remember, but it was so good from start to finish. I loved it. I'm hoping for a second season, but we'll see if that happens. But yeah, so I'll do stuff like this, and then of course this is when I started using Receiptify. I decided to document them in here, and so this was last year, and I'll mix it up. So I have these, and then of course I'll come in and do some more lyrics for a song that I really, really love and am enjoying at the moment. And then this is my Spotify Wrapped. So yeah, doing that kind of thing. Currently, I actually do need to record more of my Receiptifies, especially once August is up, because I'll have 4 more months that I need to get down. Love this song, Mona Lisa by Dominic Fife. And so yeah, that's basically how I've been using it. And then of course, recently I came in and did a spread about K dramas. I have recently, in the past month or two, gotten really, really into K dramas. And when I tell you, I love watching these stories so much. So I just documented my first few that I watched and have since, that has inspired me. And that's pretty much it in this notebook at the moment. And I'm just going to continue with what I'm doing here, the random hodgepodge stuff. But this, watching the K dramas has inspired me to create a journal dedicated just to K dramas. So enter this. I hadn't decided what I wanted to use this for at the moment. When I got it, I wasn't completely sure. But I knew I was leaning towards the K drama. So I did end up picking up a B6 B6 Slim Midori. And it's grid paper. I love this thing. I have used Midori paper before. And at first I didn't think I was going to like it. But I actually really, really loved it. So what I have decided to do with this, I haven't opened it up or done anything yet. But I have decided to record my K dramas in here. And so that's what I'm going to do. I need to get it set up. So hopefully that video will be coming soon. But yeah, is what I decided to do with this notebook, because I have fallen in love with the K dramas. It's like my Turkish dramas. Like, the Turkish dramas were top tier. Okay. But the K dramas are also top tier. So whatever. Anyway, it's going in here. Okay, next is my reading journal. Again, this is a Sunshine Sticker Co. personal. Love this thing. However, I will say that it has split on me. So I think I'm doing a little too much for my book journal. It doesn't bother me, like I haven't stopped using it or whatever, but I do know I need to pivot for next year. So I probably won't be using another of my Sunshine Sticker Co. notebooks here. So what I've decided to do is I will probably get, because I like the long thinness of it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So what I'm probably going to do is replace it with a traveler's notebook size journal from either Archer and Olive or Notebook Therapy. I haven't decided which one yet. So when I do, I'll let you all know what I've gone with. I'm kind of trying to wait it out just to see what themes Arch and Olive come up with for the end of the year. So far, I haven't found anything that I really love, that I want to get. Like there's no bookish like icon or anything yet that I really like, or colors and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. If not, I'll probably either go with Notebook Therapy or get their, they have like basic ones they have, and I might just get one of those. So I'm not sure. But as you can see, yeah, it has split on me. So it's probably not viable to go with another one of these for my book journal. I do stuff a lot here and here when I'm decorating and whatnot, and I've been using watercolors and stuff. And if I put something in the crease, especially here, I will cut it down so it's not like stressing the spine. But as you can see, it's still, yeah, mess. So anyway, I'm loving this journal. I love documenting my books and stuff in this manner. I could come in here and be creative and also keep track of what I'm reading and all that kind of stuff. There are a few things that I think I want to add to my book journal, which is this is inspired by Beth and Beyond. She used to be Dots and Beyond, but she had a thing where she would keep the first line of each book. I think she has since moved that over to a separate notebook, but I'll probably want to keep it in the same notebook. And for each month, I'll just like have one page back and front dedicated to that. So I want to do that. I think there was one other thing one or two other things I wanted to add, but I can't remember right now. So that's what my thoughts are for. Well, this is how it's going. um, I have been keeping up with it. I enjoy this, so yeah, that's great. I will continue doing this. However, I will be using a different notebook in 2025. So stay tuned to see what I end up with as far as that goes. Next is my one line a day journal. This is my third year in this bad boy, and so far I love filling it up, and I love going back and reading basically what I was doing the year before. Sometimes it's like it's almost verbatim. So that's enter the scripting journal. So maybe I can change some of that. But anyway, so yeah, basically keeping up with this just fine. I love this little journal. I like going back and reading what I did the year before. It does get repetitive between this, my mini bullet journal, and my 5-year, but so far it has not bothered me enough to stop any of them. When it does, it'll probably be this one that I stop first. But I'm in my 3rd year. I only have 2 more to go. I really doubt that that's happening because I want to see this thing completely filled up. So yeah, it's my one line a day journal. Nothing is changing about it. I will continue with it in 2025. And of course, here's my 5-year journal. It's basically the same idea as the one line a day journal, except you have more space to write daily what's going on. I started this actually last year and I messed it up and it got really fat and swollen and I wasn't able to work in it anymore. So I had to get a brand new one for this year. Now, thankfully, I have not messed it up like I did last year, so I can continue in this year. I can continue in this for next year and so on and so forth. So hopefully it's not crazy. But anyway, I do add pictures, like sticker pictures, every now and again and whatnot. I do want to work on filling up this part a little more or better than what I have so far this year. But I have 4 more years to work through that and decide how I want to do that and what I want to put where and all that kind of stuff. So far so good in this. I usually keep up with this. This is part of my nighttime routine. This one, my one line a day, and my mini bullet journal. So I'm usually in this at night when I'm recounting my day. So far so good. The only time I'll skip a day is if maybe I wasn't feeling good, or if I know there's a picture or something that I want accompanying what I'm writing. Then until I get that printed out, I'll skip over that day and then go back and backfill it. But for the most part, I keep up with this daily and I am loving it so far. So I will continue this in 2025 and thankfully I don't need to buy a new one. So yeah, looking forward to continuing with that. And then next year will be my first year. I get to see what I was doing the year before. So that'll be fun. So this one is my memory keeping journal. Love this. Look how fat and chunky it's getting. It's in my yellow A6 Luffy cover that I got last year in my Hobonichi order. I did not, no, I got this after. I ended up ordering it from Yoseka because I didn't want it at first because of the yellow. I'm not a huge yellow person. I just thought the color, it was so bright, it would get on my nerves. But I decided that I wanted it for collection purposes. But I have been using it, and it does not, especially with the cover on cover, it does not bother me. I actually really love this cover. I love looking at it. So yeah, and it's Luffy. So anyway, this is basically my creative journal. I'm currently using an A6 Hobonichi notebook. As you can see, it's getting fat and juicy here, with all the stuff that I like to add and whatnot. So, what I'm thinking about for next year, I'm loving this so far. I'm trying to keep up with it, but I always have good intentions, okay, of staying current and keeping up. I have not even started. I just finished up my May entries. I need to start June. It's the end of July. I'm sorry. It's the end of August. It'll be September soon. So I am perpetually behind in this, and it's aggravating. Okay. So, what I am considering, I have not 100% decided, but I'm leaning heavily towards it, because it's just to force myself to try to keep up. I'm really considering getting a the actual Hobonichi Avec, where it's just one page per day, and doing it like that. Typically, I don't like dated stuff, things that's gonna force me to write on a specific day and whatnot, because I can just come in here whenever I feel like it and do my stuff, which I want to do. I stopped doing it at one point because it felt like a chore, and so I was like, I'm just gonna do it when I feel like it. But to offset me getting so behind in my journal, I'm thinking maybe something like that will help me. So we'll see. I am, as I said, loving this. I love when I come in here and use it, whatever. But I'm always so behind, and it just irks me that I am that way. And so I'm thinking maybe the dated ones will force me to stay a little more current in my journal, and not, I'm not constantly so behind, like months behind. It's fine if I'm like a few days behind and I catch up, but months, it's so overwhelming and exhausting sometimes. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I will keep you all updated with that, whatever. So yeah, that's what's going on in my memory keeper journal and what I'm thinking about for 2025. So this is the weeks that I ordered last year. I set it up as a tarot journal. I really love the decoration and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is how I decorated. It was cute. I didn't use any of this. I rarely ever use any of that kind of stuff. So yeah. Anyway, and basically what I would do is just pull a tarot card a day and write it down. And then over here, I would, whatever card that I pulled on the first day of the month would be, or the week I should say, would be the thing that I featured over here. And so I wrote out all of what it meant over here. And so yeah, that's basically what I was doing. And I went through this one. This is the Supernatural deck. And then I think I went to the yeah, and then I started the Crow Tarot after a few in April. By May, I was flagging in this, and I just honestly didn't want to do it anymore, and so I stopped. I think this, yeah, I stopped in May, and I put it away, and I didn't use it anymore. However, I had an inspiration from L&M, and I will link her below. She uses a weeks, or she was, I don't know if she's still using a weeks, but I think maybe a standard traveler's notebook insert or something now. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But she was using it as a media journal. I thought that was cool. I do have my various media journals, as you guys know. However, what I thought was, especially because they're coming out with the new One Piece Hobonichi Weeks, and I cannot wait to get my hands on them. I was like, well, I want to, because I constantly just want to talk about One Piece and record One Piece. That's how much I love it. So I was like, well, what if I come in here and record, just basically record what I am watching, because I watch One Piece at night. So just talk about the episodes that I'm watching, and accompany it with pictures and stuff like that. So like this was the whole Cake Island arc, and things that were going on there, and of course it continued here. And so that's, I've just been trying it out to see if I like it, and so far I do. It's only been a couple weeks that I've done this. I actually need to fill in this week because I have most everything printed. I do need to get the last few things printed as far as the stickers that I want to get down. So I'll find stickers or images related to the arc that I'm in and the current episodes that I'm watching, and then just put them in here and write about them. Any quotes that I like, I'll write them down to remember. And I enjoy this. I have fun doing this. I don't know if that will last, because I mean things can just get like exhausting. However, so far it's only been a couple weeks. This will be my third week going in here to do this. And maybe one day I'll record a session of me filling this in or whatnot to share with you all. But I'm thinking that this is how I want to use a week's. If I get it, well, I'm going to get another one because I'm getting those One Piece weeks. I'm getting, I don't particularly care for the fabric covers. However, they have come out with another one, with the illustrations of Luffy by Ichiro Oda. And it's just, I can't wait. I can't wait. So I will be getting one for this purpose. And then I'll probably get another extra one just for collector's purposes, because I have to have it. There's another week's I want to get just because it's pretty. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know. But this is what I think I want to use a week's for, going into 2025. So we'll see how it works out, and what I'm thinking. But I will be picking up, regardless, I will be getting those One Piece weeks. So yeah. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing in this. My bad, and we'll see how it goes. We'll keep you all posted with how that's going. As I said, this is new. So far, I like it, so we'll see how it goes. And lastly, my mini bullet journal. I have this in a Chic Sparrow Lilac number 10, I think. This notebook is by Create with Pen. It's an Inkit notebook, pocket size, and you see how thick this is. It's like 520 some pages. I previously was using something like this, a Leuchtturm, to do this type of thing, what I do. So basically I keep track of what I'm doing during the course of the day here, write my goals out for tomorrow, and then kind of write a little blurb about what's going on, what happened during the day. So I'll have a record of what I want to memory keep in my memory keeping journal. So anyway, that's basically what I've been doing here. My only thing was I was using the Leuchtturm and it was only lasting me 5 months. So I decided, well, let me try this and see how it goes. This has lasted me 8 months out of the year. So August will be my last month in this, and I think I will be left with like maybe 4 little pages left. So that is perfect. And so I do already have another one on hand. Again, Create with Pen Inkit notebook, and it is a pocket size. It's the thick one. It's like 500 and some pages, maybe 520. I'm not exactly sure. And so I'm almost done with this. So I will be setting this one up soon. So stay tuned for that. So the same thing. I'm continuing with the same thing. Nothing will change as far as what I'm doing here to here. I have been experimenting different. Well, the pocket will change. I ordered some new pockets, so hopefully it's some that's not as thick as this, and that fit. But I was trying different ways that I like to do the dates at the top, all that kind of stuff, and I think I finally found my sweet spot here. So I kind of like this, where it's just this here, the whatever day. And then I can highlight it once I'm done with whatever color I've used over here. And so that's been working for me for the most part. So we'll see how it does and how I continue with it. And I've been using printables to decorate and stuff. At one point, not one point, I was doing a lot of hand-drawn illustrations, but again, that's something that after a while it gets old, and I didn't want to do it anymore. So whatever, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's it for this, and so I'll be setting this up soon, so stay tuned for that video. So this will be what I transition to in September, same thing and whatnot, and that pretty much ends this video. I don't know if I should do a separate video about the things that I plan on getting from Hobonichi. I won't be ordering until October, because that's when the One Piece items comes out. Granted, last year I made like 2 or 3 different orders, and the shipping is killer. So I'm trying to avoid that. But I will say I did not realize, because I ordered my stuff, of course, September 1st, what I wanted. And then I got introduced to One Piece after September 1st and became obsessed. And then realized they had One Piece items. And so I made another order in October. And then I felt like there was something I was missing. So I ended up it was a mess, okay? It was entirely too many orders to Hobonichi going on last year. And I'm very much trying to avoid that this year. So I will be waiting until October to put my order in. And I'm just hoping they have the couple other things that I want that's not One Piece themed. I hope they don't run out of stock or whatever. So, yeah. Possibly I'll make another video of showing you all the different things that I want to get from Hobonichi for 2025. So we'll see about that. But that wraps this up. If you have any comments or questions about anything, please leave those below. I trust you all have been safe and well. If you enjoyed this content, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.